jump into lot 11 and lot 12. Lot 3, 3-3 will be the one that's on the camera there that Levi's got on the spoon. That's the other gilt in this particular litter. And then the 3-4 will be lot 12, kind of the male pig there kind of against the wall. He is a rupture. He will be fixed at our expense. We'll have our vet come here and do that. Pretty easy procedure from that regard. But so lot 11, lot 12, 3-3, and 3-4 remain silent, speak up, big town.
Well, if you're a Duroc enthusiast at all and you know what 3-3 means to the red breed, you love that notch. But if you don't love this pig, then just check out and go somewhere else, because the first two were good, and I'd say if you want to try to win a spotted banner somewhere, you better gather this thing up, because I don't know that we can talk about a whole lot of detriments here. Big rib, loose made, pliable, square, sound, attractive, balance. I don't know. I don't know where you put a hole in that one. I just think that's just damn good stock right there. I think that one's better than the one we fed this summer at this stage of the game, and I mean that's just a dang good show pig. The -4 ruptured hog there, like Bryce alluded to, that's not that big of a deal to get that fixed there. But a hog that's equal in terms of his quality. He's not quite as bloomy up high. Might even be denser in terms of his hind leg and the size to his rear foot and ankle. Just looks like a good show pig. Maturity patterns right. Head and neck's good. Just not as bloomy today, but I think here again, a hog that looks like he can get it and get fed into it there. But he just kind of gets overpowered by his sister in this pen, in my opinion. So go ahead, Brent.
Yeah, we'll talk about these. I think these are kind of the combination of the last two that we've seen. We had a smaller framed one, a bigger framed one, and these are the combination. We'll talk about that 3-3 gilt. Like Brett said, man, hard to put a hole in. I'll say that 3-2 gilt for me probably's just got a little bigger feet at the surface. This one just balances and blends so good. Probably a little better in terms of her body shape at this stage of the game. Hard to put a hole in. Don't need to talk a whole lot about that one. And then we get into the little barrow here, or boar, that will be a barrow. We really like a lot of things about just his look and his proportions. Like you said, not as stout and bold up high as the gilt, but once again, the whole litter, like we talked about, that litter 1 Berkshires, their feet and legs are so good, and they're so relaxed in their pasture, and I think that's big time here in this breed.
Yeah, and I'll see if Levi wants to switch his tool and just see if we can get the 3-4 to maybe hook up and maybe.
Levi, do you want to switch your tool?
No comment.
Yeah, but from that regard, just wants to play with the turf a little bit today. But we'll see if we'll get him hooked up and get him back up and let him rock and roll here just a little bit. But
there you go, Levi. He likes that tool.
Yeah, that a boy. So
that guy's forearm and blade shape read real good to me as he comes right at you.
He likes his snack pack.
Yeah, snack packs are the coolest. But no, we like this pair quite a bit, and we've got 2 more males coming in here in the next group. Again, there is another rupture, I think, in this next group, but we'll go ahead and fix him and get him all healed up before we send him wherever he needs to go, whether that's 5 miles away or 500 miles away. We'll have our vet do that. But a pair of them we like quite a bit, and finally that -4 wants to hook up and do the right things. So we'll jump into the next group.